moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing.
What'd they do to him? Because there's a lot of speculation out there, but nobody. I mean, I've heard things, but what did they really do to him?
The entertainment world has been buzzing with excitement lately, and if you thought you'd seen it all, think again. A scandal involving Sean Diddy Combs has taken a shocking turn, leaving even the most seasoned Hollywood insiders speechless. Picture this: a courtroom packed with lawyers, journalists, and spectators, all on the edge of their seats as an explosive video is played. One that could completely unravel everything we thought we knew about one of the most influential figures in music. At the center of this storm is none other than global superstar Justin Bieber. The layers of drama in this story are enough to make anyone's head spin, and we're here to break it all down for you.
It was just an escape for me. I was just young, like everybody in the industry and people in the world who experiment and do.
Let's rewind for a moment to set the scene. Sean Diddy Combs, once a celebrated titan in the music industry, is now at the center of a storm, facing a barrage of troubling allegations, including ties to a network of illicit activities that have sent shockwaves through Hollywood. It's been a relentless cascade of revelations, each one adding more layers to a darker picture of what might have been happening behind the glitz and glamour of his empire. But it wasn't until a recent courtroom session that things took a truly jaw-dropping turn, when Justin Bieber's name was brought into the conversation in a way no one saw coming.
Yeah, first time I smoked, I don't suggest this, but I was 13. Maybe, 13, 12 or 13.
So here's what went down. The courtroom was packed. Legal teams, reporters, and curious onlookers who had been following the case from the beginning. Everyone was on edge, waiting for what was rumored to be a pivotal moment in the trial. And then it happened. Diddy's legal team was blindsided when a piece of video evidence was introduced. Something that had been lurking in the shadows of the internet for years but had never been taken seriously until now. The video, reportedly filmed during the early days of Justin Bieber's career, brought the courtroom to a standstill. It was one of those moments where you could literally hear a pin drop. This footage, from Bieber's teenage years, showed him spending time with Diddy during what was described as a 48-hour mentorship experience. At first glance, the video might have seemed harmless, just a rising star hanging out with a music mogul. But as the details of the footage unfolded, it became clear this wasn't just a nostalgic trip down memory lane. In the video, Diddy can be seen speaking directly to the camera, saying things like, "He's with me for 48 hours and we're doing things we can't really talk about." Now, imagine hearing that in a courtroom where Diddy is already under intense scrutiny for deeply troubling allegations. Chilling, right?
Right.
No, not really.
Come on.
But hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
The video continues, revealing moments that, in hindsight, have left many fans and critics raising their eyebrows. There's Diddy gifting Bieber a car, a luxury vehicle, no less, as part of what seemed like a grand gesture. But now, in the context of everything unfolding, that gesture feels strangely transactional. Then there's the cryptic comment from Diddy himself, telling Justin not to talk about what goes on with Big Brother Puff. A line once dismissed as playful banter now carries an unsettling weight that's impossible to ignore given the current context. It's no surprise the courtroom was buzzing with whispers as the video played. But what's even more unsettling is the emotional toll this situation has clearly taken on Justin Bieber. While he hasn't spoken publicly about the situation, insiders close to the star have hinted that this has been an incredibly challenging time for him. Imagine having to relive moments from your past, moments you might have buried or even misunderstood at the time, now being dissected in a courtroom for the whole world to see. It's no secret that Justin has faced his fair share of struggles over the years, from public outbursts to battles with mental health. But this This takes things to a whole new level.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand.
Fans have quickly rallied around Justin Bieber, flooding social media with messages of support. "Hollywood did you so wrong. Keep your head up high," one fan wrote, reflecting the feelings of many who believe that, as a young star, Justin was thrust into an industry that didn't protect him as it should have. The resurfacing of this video has also sparked new conversations about the pressures and vulnerabilities of young talent in the entertainment industry. People are now wondering how many other stars might have similar stories hidden in their pasts. Then there's the silence from Bieber's camp, which has only fueled speculation. Why hasn't Justin commented on the allegations against Diddy or addressed the resurfaced video? Some believe he's staying out of the legal battle, focusing instead on his family and personal life. Others think his silence speaks volumes, perhaps a quiet acknowledgement of the weight these revelations carry. Either way, the lack of a public statement has left fans and critics on edge, eagerly waiting to see if and when Justin will break his silence.
Now, it's so funny what's happening with Diddy because this was inevitable.
Meanwhile, the media frenzy surrounding the case has been relentless. Every major outlet has covered the story, with headlines breaking down every detail of the courtroom drama. The video evidence has become the focal point, with analysts debating its significance and what it could mean for the case against Diddy. Some have even suggested this could be a turning point, not just for the trial, but for the entire entertainment industry. After all, if someone as high profile as Justin Bieber could get caught up in something like this, who's to say it hasn't happened to others?
It's getting hot.
Yeah, it absolutely is another layer to this story, Anne-Marie. A federal investigation into Combs has been ongoing, but he has not been charged with a crime.
What makes this even more complex is the ripple effect it's having on Diddy's relationships with other celebrities. Justin Bieber wasn't the only young star in Diddy's orbit during his rise to fame. Usher, another music icon, has also spoken about his time with Diddy, sharing experiences that, in light of recent events, are raising even more questions. It's as if every piece of the puzzle is falling into place, but instead of providing clarity, it's only deepening the mystery.
His independence to then becoming Puff Daddy, you know what I'm saying? And I got a front row seat looking at that. Thank God that I had that experience.
The courtroom drama has also sparked debates about accountability in the music industry. Who knew what, when, and why did it take so long for these allegations to come to light? For now, those questions remain unanswered. But one thing is clear, the impact of this scandal is far-reaching, and it's not going away anytime soon. As the trial continues, all eyes are on Justin Bieber, wondering how he'll navigate this storm and what it might mean for his future.
I hate to say that. I hate to say that because I really like Justin Bieber. I feel bad for Justin Bieber. And this is when that happened.
As we move from the courtroom to the broader implications of this case, the story only grows more complex. Justin Bieber's connection to Diddy is just one thread in a much larger web of relationships and revelations. Could there be others with similar experiences? And if so, what does that say about the culture of the entertainment industry as a whole? One thing's for sure, this is a story that's far from over. Stay tuned.